Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Shakina Shanae here. Welcome to the new people and welcome back to people who have been here. Hi, how are you today? Well, happy September. Today is the 1st of September, Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. But I've tried to record this video for the past hour today. We're probably about like 30 minutes. Almost an hour. And I've lost all types of natural lighting because I don't think the sky knows what it wants to do. It wants to rain or it doesn't want to rain. It's just overcast. And I had sun a good 2 minutes ago and then it went away. So hopefully this video isn't too dark. But I have like a window right here. I have a window right here. And it's overcast. It was sunny. But that's what happens when you're struggling to set up and make sure people can see you and hear you. And yeah. So this was a planned video. Like I planned to film this video today. If you hear my dog barking in the background, I'm sorry. She barks at life. But yeah. But this was a planned video for today. I was planning to record today. So it wasn't just like, let me record today. I have time and I have quiet. But no. This video is just the update. A work update, I guess we'll call it. I don't know. If I'll call it that, you'll see the title. If I don't, it'll be a different title. But, and again, sorry if I'm looking like at myself instead of like here. I'm recording, if you guys don't know, I'm recording on my phone. I'm supposed to be looking here. But it's so much easier to look like at myself recording the video as opposed to right here. I'm sorry. So I'll try to look here. I know I'm going to end up looking here. But, yeah. So this is just an update. If you guys don't know, or if you've been here for a while, you do know, I work for a nonprofit. I am the program coordinator at a nonprofit agency. You may have seen me blog where I work at, talk about where I work at, so on and so forth. Fun fact, I got married where I work at. So yeah, because we have like this big community room and a beautiful mural outside. So I got married there and took pictures outside and so on and so forth. But yeah, let me back on track. But yeah, this is just an update. Given everything that's happened over the past couple months with the pandemic and whatnot. If you guys don't know, it's an after school program I work for. And I basically, in a nutshell, what my job is. I help oversee programming with students, some administrative tasks, as well as overall programming for our team leader program. A lot of what I do is not just an after school with our youth, but I also work with our teen leaders ages 16 to 18. Youth from K through 8th. So yeah. And I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot. It kind of gets me when I say but we're just gonna roll with the punches. Let's see. So there are a lot of changes, not only in my state and CDC guidelines and places that work with direct service with families and children, but not just my state and my program, my city, but all across America. There are certain guidelines that we have to follow, and particularly in my state. I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So what our school district, my program is going off of what our school district is going off of, and that is basically virtual learning. So school is doing virtual learning. We're going to be doing virtual programming this year for our after school program. Let's see what else to update you guys on. It's going to be a bit interesting, to say the least, about how we're doing this. Because we didn't do this last year, or like when we all had the stay home order. The only thing we did virtual programming with was with our team leaders. We didn't do virtual programming with our students. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it went pretty good with our team leaders when we did virtual program. Also, if you don't know, our team leaders had a summer program that they did, and that it went pretty well. It just was like a whole adjustment window in adapting to virtual learning for our team leaders and for our teachers and for myself and whatnot, and for everyone who had to adapt to virtual learning. If you're used to the virtual lifestyle, it wasn't too much of adapting, too much pivoting you had to do. But I know specifically for my program with my teens, even with myself a little bit, it was an adjustment. Even though I'm used to like virtual learning, I did online school for my master's program, and I did a couple of like virtual meetings before, and just YouTube is virtual. I'm used to it, but it was a lot to get used to in terms of being like over virtual, like overstimulated media and social media and virtual meetings and virtual school, because our students also had to do virtual, like continue their virtual education virtually when we all got to stay at home order. But now I'm hoping that our teens, our students, our families are used to it a little bit, and will continue to get into and be in the groove of things, in the groove of virtual learning. I do feel like virtual learning isn't for everyone, and it's going to be a struggle for people who need that in-person, that hands-on in-person type of learning, type of interactions and whatnot. So anything that my program, myself, can do to help families, our students, our teens, staff to adjust more will be, how do I say, like anything we can do to help those who not like adapt to virtual learning will be like greatly appreciated. Like, I know my program, my nonprofit organization, does more than just after school program. We also have a ESOL program, which is English learning program, and like the level 1 learners, it's from doing the virtual learning. Like the director of that particular program under the whole umbrella of my organization learned that the level 1 learners need that in-person interaction. And that's what they're going to try to push for, just the level 1. Level 2, level 3 can do virtual learning, but level 1, they really benefit from that in-person learning. So I know my organization is looking at trying to have in-person just for that level. Of course, socially distanced, masks, in a big area. Like we have like a huge community room. So there's probably going to be classes held in that community room because it's so big, because it could safely house a good number of people spaced out. So it could house a good 10 people and a teacher majorly spaced out. Even maybe, let's see, maybe 15 people spaced out. So it's a good size space. And when we come back to, if we do hybrid learning, which I know the school district has proposed, like after the first market period, which is like November 17, I think, to switch hybrid as in person and virtually part-time. Our program will pivot and adapt to doing that as well. And some classes, again, may be held in our community room, in our biggest room, which is my old classroom, Blue Room. They're really big, whereas our smaller rooms can only hold 5 students and 1 teacher, because they're really small. But yeah, so that's just a couple of updates with my program. Also, I am going to be doing 2 things at once, basically. My time will be split between our team leader programming and our after school program. So basically, I'm going to be a teacher again while being still continuing to be the program coordinator. I'm actually really excited to be teaching again. I do miss teaching my blue room students. They're my 4th through 6th graders, if you guys didn't know, but I do miss them. I miss them a lot, and I really enjoy teaching them. I'm in fact working on my lesson planning this week. Our program doesn't start until the 21st of September, but of course, be ahead of the game. I'm working on my lesson plan now, really like pinpointing different activities and things I would like to incorporate in programming, as well as any new things given what's happened, pandemic, and how to go about programming this year, being that it is virtual. My students may have a bunch of questions about why programming is, if it has already been explained to them, like why programming is virtual, and whatnot. When will it not be virtual? When we come back? I know I've gotten like a couple of parents hoping that it was in person, but sadly it's not in person. But we're just again trying to be safe, and following CDC guidelines, and really working on how eventually in the later fall / winter, how we can become hybrid, and make it safe for teachers and other staff and students to be in the building at one time. Again, that won't be like full capacity of what we're normally used to, which our number of students is usually about 40 average. We can hold up to 45, 50, but on average it's been 40. We probably won't be able to have nowhere near 40 students in our programming when we come back hybrid. But we're definitely going to work as much as we can to give our students the same experience, or as close as a normal level experience that they had prior years. Sorry, my lighting is really going out, I swear. It doesn't know if it wants to rain or not. Let's see. Again, just to backtrack, I know you guys heard me mention like I'm in the teacher role again. So I'm excited to be in that role again. Again, my time is split half and half between teacher and program coordinator, which I'm very looking forward to be a teacher and continuing to be a program coordinator. That reminds me, I also got to do not lesson planning, but more like seminar workshop type planning for the team programming and whatnot. Definitely want to make sure, give them equal amount of attention and making sure that program is still level of normalcy for them, and help them with any type of schooling help, college prep or trade school prep, or any type of entrepreneurial prep they're interested in or want more feedback on, resources on, and anything like that. Setting up any type of meetings or panels for us to have together for any type of college or career type things. I know in the summer we had career panelists with a whole bunch of different panelists from different careers, from Comcast, from someone who was an accountant, who else? Someone who used to be a flight attendant, in all walks of life, and we set up career panelists meeting for them. They got to ask a bunch of questions and whatnot, which I thought was really interesting. So hopefully we're able to do something like that for them this year. Again, all of this is a collaborative effort. I do work with multiple different people, like our director of development, our youth organizer, our executive director, all work together to make all of these things happen and whatnot. Also, we have a new director of development you guys have not met her, and I won't show her unless she wants to be shown. But hi, Shannon. Shannon is our new director of development. She is like the absolute most wonderful person I've met, and I'm so excited that she's joined our team, our little family. Definitely looking forward to what we would do this year, and how we can make things happen and be great this year. But she is our new director of development. We also, if I didn't mention this before in my vlog, we also have a new youth organizer. Last year, if you guys remember Bridget, we have Jasmine this year. She is our new youth organizer. If you wonder what was the change, every year we have this partnership with JVC, with the JVC program, and the position changes out. It's a year-long position. It changes a different person every year, and they go through a whole hiring process, interview process, and it lasts a year and whatnot. Although we'll miss Bridget. We'll miss you, Bridget. Hi. Jasmine is new. She just started last week, if I'm not mistaken. I think this week is her first full week in the office. She's not there today. It's not a video if I can talk. Again, we have different shifts that we're in the office. She's in the office Mondays and Wednesdays. But we have different days and times. Excuse me, we're in the office, but this is her first full week in the office. But yes, so this is her first full week. Really excited to have Jasmine. I was telling her, like, when we, like, because we didn't have a regular interview with Jasmine, we had a phone call interview, and I was like, you're cool. Like, if you got, she's from India, and I thought that was so cool that she is from India. It just feels like a lot of diversity coming in, and someone who's been a different place that's not from like in the United States or in like where I'm from. I think that's pretty cool, or different, that you get to see someone different. Like Bridget was from Delaware, and I'm like, that's cool, and I really like Delaware. So now we have someone that's from India. I think prior to that, she was in San Francisco, California. Don't quote me on that. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, if you guys have a chance to meet Jasmine, then I won't put her on here without her permission, but hey, Jasmine. But she's our new youth organizer. Definitely happy to have her. Welcome to the team. We had several meetings already with Jasmine, but now we have to have like an official meeting with her and the teams and myself, which would be really cool. Sorry if you guys hear power tools over there in my backyard, and I'm like, seriously? So that just means I need to wrap this video up here in power tools. But they're doing work on the house, like on the corner of where I live at. It's like a house and what is that? A store under, like the store. Someone owns the house and the store together. Like if you buy it, it comes as one whole thing. But they're doing work over there. So if you guys hear power tools and what sounds like drills, I'm sorry. But that just means I need to wrap it up because this has been 18 minutes. And I only have like 26 minutes left on filming because I've been vlogging like crazy. But yeah. But that's just some changes that's happening this year in programming. We just did registration. Registration is going to be like a rolling admissions type of thing. So it'll happen throughout periodically time, but it'll happen throughout the month of September leading up to program and so on and so forth. Just registering, updating things we have to update, getting our kids school supplies if they need getting team school supplies if they need anything like that, helping anyone get set up with internet, set up with Zoom. I know a lot of schools are using Google Meets. For our program we're using, or Google Classrooms. For our program we're using Zoom, so getting our staff accustomed to Zoom and all the neat and cool things you could do with Zoom. I'm still trying to figure out Zoom. I'm not sure if you have to have like above the basic level to do all the cool features because I have the basic level, and I'm just like, I still can't see all the breakout rooms and cool features and things you could add stickers. I still haven't, you know, come accustomed and adapted to those things and figure out how to not Zoom savvy yet. So I'm still trying to figure out. Me and the director of development are gonna like make Zoom meetings and figure out like how we can work Zoom and whatnot and operate at its highest level so it could really help us as a staff and be prepared for working with our students and teens. But that was just like a quick but long work update. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be in the office like daily teaching. I'm not sure yet. I hope I am. You guys know my office days are Thursdays. But I would like to be in the office, like doing the teaching sessions when I teach the students over Zoom. That way they'll have a familiar background. They'll be able to see like Blue Room. They'll be able to see the whiteboard, the schedule of the day. That's just my coffee maker background. But my Keurig. But anyway, they'll be able to see that, like it'll be like they're there with me. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. If you guys have any suggestions or any questions about like programming, like what I do, career, anything like specifically work-wise related to this video, leave it in the comment section. I always check my comments, always read my comments, always respond to my comments. I hope they're working. I've seen a lot of people who comment are not working, so I hope mine are working. But definitely, if you guys have any suggestions, feedback, again, video ideas, leave it in the comment section. I'm also looking to do a series around like my specific work and what I do, my passion and whatnot, because I've seen a lot of people do like who are doctors do like medical videos. I'm interested in doing like videos around what I do, which is like basically human service, direct service type of videos. So if you guys have any suggestions, have any questions, want to see any type of videos like that, or general suggestions or video suggestions you want to see from me, please leave it in the comment section. But lastly, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you for joining me on this no light, no sun, noisy video. But I will see you in the next one, you guys. Bye.